Hello, how are you doing? This is Touhou World Cup 2026. WBaWC extra scoring. It is the debut of this match in particular, actually. This match could have happened already back in like 2021, when I was still active in this category, but 3Ren said no, so we had to wait an extra 5 years for it to happen, but here we are. So, with me I have Oscar.
Hello.
What are you known for?
Well, I mostly play LoLK, but I also have played this category for a little bit. I had the world record from Resort for a little bit before Balisman took it from me. So I do know some stuff. I know some stuff.
Yeah. I used to play this category back in like 2021-ish, and then I very quickly got bored of it. In my opinion, this category is a bit of a rage bait category, but you know, it does have some fun tech, especially stuff that's been like developed only very recently.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it's a kind of fun category. Like, there are some cool strats, but then it's also kind of chill in that a lot of it is head sitting. Which is like, you could say it's like a little bit boring, but I think it's kind of cool because you still have to like kind of move around and watch out for the tokens while you're doing it.
Yeah. Alright. To go through some formalities, of course, Touhou World Cup, what's that? Well, it's an annual international tournament featuring the Touhou Project shmups. And we have a bunch of categories, either Lunatic or Extra Stage, and we got 3 players right now, but the minimum number of people to form a match is 2. And of course we have a website, made and managed by Maribel Hearn, the GOAT. Alright, so today we have 80 minutes of reset time. The players can start a theoretically infinite number of credits as long as they do it within that 80-minute window. Afterwards, when that timer runs out, they have to finish the credits or just quit. They're competing for TWC score because each shot type in the game, they're not created equal, so we try to balance it out by having basically a scoring system on top of it, in order to, well, try to match their potentials in a way to make the playing field more equal. These are our graphs for today, and you can very clearly see that the otter shots have a much less steep curve than the non-otters, and that's because well, they have a much higher potential than the non-otters. Yomu is also considered weaker than Marissa and Reimu. Marissa and Reimu are somewhat equal, but as it turns out, Reimu just barely edges ahead of Marissa due to a development that was found only like a couple of weeks ago, as far as I've heard.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't remember if we do player slides. Okay. So, in WBaWC scoring, we want to collect green items. You get them from shooting enemies with a hyperactive or by canceling bullets. Not with a bomb, specifically with a hyper or with an actual, you know, attack cancel. Yeah, Reimu's bomb is another thing that we will hopefully see. It depends on if one of them plays Rainwater, though. We'll see.
I feel like Balisman is gonna run Rainwater just to show it off, but that's just speculation.
Just speculation. this slide's explaining token dupes. So you have your special token. It's basically, it spawns when you fulfill a certain condition on each mid boss. What you want to do is that, like, okay, well, if you time out a hyper with it, it drops extra tokens, and those always include a life piece. However, there's a glitch in the game where if you time out a hyper and then before the bonus tokens have spawned from it, you activate a hyper with the special token, then its bonus items get spawned twice, so you get twice as many, you get in this case 4 animals and a life piece twice from one thing. So it's pretty neat, and it's pretty crucial for score routes in this game. Alright, Borealis. Borealis is an old-ass legend. Like, they dominated this game during, like, its infancy. Well, not its infancy, but, like, about a year or two in. They used to have 709 world records in the extra stage. They also have a bunch of records in UM, and also famously in 2021 they set the overall world record at the time in lunatic mode. That score has only been beaten 2 or 3 times since then. As for Balisman, Balisman is an extra stage enthusiast. So Balisman has a very, very high score in the EDC extra, has all shots in WBaWC extra, and just a whole lot of very strong scores in various extra stages.
Yeah, I think the Rainwater and Marisota in particular for him are like the strongest ones.
Mm-hmm. And finally we have Anna. Anna like seems to main the PC98 games, but she also picks up random categories here and there in the Windows games. In particular, she decided to pick up this game's extra stage for some reason. And she has been working on it for a while, and actually has a really strong score with Yomu. 3.5 with Yomu is very, very strong. Like, honestly, back in the day, I'm not even sure if people thought that it was possible to reach 2.5 with Yomu, but alas, now we have lots and lots of developments. Plays whatever she feels like. Yeah.
So yeah, since Anna mains Yomoto, we can most likely expect to just see purely Yomoto from her, but Borealis and Balisman we can basically expect to see any shot type, like they're capable of playing any of the shot types. Borealis has been focusing on the non-auto shots, as far as I'm aware, and then Balisman recently has been putting out more scores with the auto shots. So it could be that we see non-auto from Borealis and auto from Balisman.
Yeah, that's highly possible. I did hear Borealis say that they wanted to play all of the Marisa shots. So.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
what is happening?
All right. So Anna is currently in the Toilet World Cup. Balisman is ready, and Borealis is ready. And Anna, unfortunately, is absent because she has to also play in the Toilet World Cup on the parallel.
Yep. Sometimes that's just what you have to do.
So hopefully she'll be able to make it back in time for her to start a credit.
We do have 80 minutes of reset time, so even if it goes a little bit over the starting time, I think we'll be quite fine.
Yeah. Still a solid minute left on their local clocks, so...
Also, wait, I didn't realize you can do the funny thing in this game too, like what Balisman has, where Marisa just or whatever shot type he's choosing just isn't visible. I know you can do that in LoLK, but I didn't know you could do it in this game too, where it's like if you do like a frame perfect, you press like the arrow key and Z at the same frame, you don't see the character portrait there. I didn't know you could do that here. That's cool.
Well, that's true.
Maybe you can do it in like all of the games. I don't know. I only knew you could do that in LoLK, but maybe it's like doable in all of them. I haven't tried.
Yeah. Wait. So we currently have 2 girls absent, both Yomu and Anna. This is indeed very mysterious. Borealis, of course, having no board and, more importantly, ball battles on their
okay. Here we go.
Layout.
Reset time has started, and only Balisman is playing.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're seeing Rainwater from Balisman. I kind of saw that one coming.
Good.
But this is good, we get to see that bomb technology. And one of Saki's spells.
Yeah. The bomb technology.
And so the bomb here, like, you don't really need to do that bomb, but the thing with this Utter Vow is that you just get so many bombs that you might as well just use them to make the start of the stage easier. Even though you don't really need to bomb those first fairies, you can just do it anyway.
Yeah. Then the annoying thing about Rainbow's bombs is that they hide tokens, so...
Yeah, they hide Rainbow herself as well, so it's kind of hard to see sometimes.
Yeah.
And again, here we're just gonna just use a bomb to kill all the enemies, because Rainbow Water is quite weak, so some of those Yin-Yangs will just fly by. And even though hardpoint item value is only like extremely low right now, it's still better to just use the bomb to kill all of them. It also makes it easier. And we're gonna do another hype on this arrowhead section because it is quite dense. But it's also kind of annoying to greed, because if you're too greedy, it's really easy to accidentally collect a token or just run into a wisp. And now Borealis is starting as well as this. Oh, apparently we're not starting. Okay, that's like kind of teasing us there, but sure.
Yeah. And
this first mid spell is quite important. We're going to do 2 hypers on this one. So as soon as the first hyper ends, he's going to look at what tokens he gets. And then he's going to do a suicide there because we wouldn't have enough tokens otherwise. And because you have to wait a little bit to see what tokens you get. Because if you do get 2 eagles, which is a 1 in 9 chance, you can't suicide immediately, because otherwise the tokens aren't going to turn into otters by the time your iframes run out. And... okay, well, we can't really see what's happening now. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Now both Borealis and Anna are starting as well. So Anna has Young Water as expected, and apparently Borealis is playing Marissa Eagle. With a high score of 1.9 bill, which is quite high. That's like world record, but we don't have the replay for it, so it can't actually be verified. But yeah, okay, so now here we have the third mid spell for Balisman, and this is the one where you have to do a certain thing to spawn the special Free Chickens token. And the condition is to capture the spell without ever going above Kutaka. And he did this thing where right before the spell started he used a bomb, and in this game if you use a bomb before the spell starts, the bomb will still do full damage to the spell, but you keep the spell bonus, so it like dies extremely fast. But you still capture the spell, so we still get the chicken token. And both getting that token is extremely crucial for this run, and then we also have to do the dupe, which is going to be done on the next Yin Yang spam section.
Funny thing about the number of life pieces in the stage. So you know how you need 3 life pieces to get an extend, and if you end the game with like 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3, then that's basically a wasted life. Basically, if you don't do the dupe, then you don't get 1 extra life in this.
Yep. Yeah, getting the dupe in this cat is extremely crucial because it basically gives you an entire extra life.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that, like, if you don't do the dupe, which is what, like, Zoom was definitely planning, like, you don't do the dupe, then you would have 2 pointless life pieces in this stage, so it's kind of funny that...
Yeah.
it was made like this. But for scoring, it kind of works out because we have the dupe, so we get the extra life. And now, for Saki, all of her nons, you can do this head sit. It's consistent in the sense that you can always avoid her when she like moves up or down, but the problems start coming up when she moves really, really low, because then you get into the range of accidentally picking up the tokens.
Yeah.
And you would not want to pick up any tokens while you're doing the head sits, because all it does is extend the duration of the hyper a little bit, but we would much rather have those tokens to make more hypers with. So whenever she moves low, it's a little bit scary, but okay, so she actually is quite low now, and we're going to be forced... Okay, cool. We're not going to be forced to eat those.
If you accidentally eat one token, the first one extends your hyper by a couple of seconds, but after that it's diminishing returns.
Yeah. And so yeah, for that first no spell we did 2 free auto hypers, and now this first spell is an extremely important spell. You get an absolute ton of piv from this. We're going to be doing 3 auto hypers total, and we would want all of them to have as many auto tokens in them as possible, but the thing with this is, you would want to make the hypers as soon as possible. Like, as soon as your hyper ends, you want to be immediately making another one, but sometimes the tokens just aren't really there. Kind of like what's happening right now. That was quite sad, we missed an entire blue wave.
Yeah.
But it just can't really be helped. So there's a lot of variance in this spell. It's definitely one of the most important parts of the run. And the top corners of the screen are safe from tokens. Like, you don't have to worry about accidentally grabbing some tokens while you're in the top corners of the screen, because the tokens just don't go that high. But the thing is that you also need to damage Saki doing this. You need to kill all the spells so that they actually drop the tokens. And that was an unintentional break, which is quite sad, but we're going to continue anyway. And yeah, the thing is, if you get hit while you're like in a hyper, you don't get the 2 extra beast tokens after the hyper ends.
Yeah.
Which is quite bad, because we want to do as many hypers as possible on all these non-spells, basically. The timers are very long, and we don't get like an insane amount of tokens to work with, so any unintentional breaks are going to result in having to skip a hyper somewhere along the line.
So the most important detail as to why auto shots are much stronger than non-auto shots is what happens when you die. Basically, when you die, you spawn two static tokens of whichever animal you took into the game, so to say. So if you have the auto shots, then you spawn 2 static otters. And of course, the otter hyper is the scoring hyper.
Yeah, the other 2 are quite useless. The Yomu Eagle hyper is actually like decent for piv, but that's only something you'd really see Yomu Eagle using on some spells.
Or at least Yomu, like Yomu in general in low diffs, but Extra Stage has enough bullets to where that's not really justified over a otter hyper.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, because like in main game WBaWC, like a big part of the score or pip gain comes from just shooting the boss with the hyper up. But the thing with the hypers is that if you're either shooting the boss with your main shots, or the otters are touching the boss, the hyper gauge drains twice as fast. But in this head spot position, you actually don't hit the boss with the otters, so the hyper drains really slowly. And it's just like better to just not shoot the boss at all, and just get all your piv from cancelling the bullets.
Yeah. There's another thing, like because of well, how dying works, it means that non-auto shots also need to be more creative to fully optimize the score.
Yeah, because the thing with otters is that if you're like kind of running low on otter tokens, you can just like die to get 2 out of nowhere, in case you like mess up somewhere and you need some extra, but non-otter shots cannot do that. They absolutely have to make use of every single otter they get. And it's kind of like more punishing in a sense for the non-otters, because you just can't really back up some mistakes with a suicide early. There's kind of so much going on, I don't really know what to focus on. I've mainly just been watching Balisman.
Yeah.
And yeah, the thing also with these non-spells is that you cannot really leave these without dying or bombing. Like, it's extremely inconsistent, and there's basically no point in trying. So whenever our hyper ends, we're just gonna, like, bomb if we have bombs, or suicide if we don't have any bombs left.
So Borealis screen right now has had them activate a neutral hyper. That is something that you actually need to do in this case, because well, at some point they suicided, I think. No. Because Balisman is playing an auto shot, he can just suicide and get more auto tokens, but Borealis actually needs to skip some hypers and in other spots, like, intentionally activate a neutral with, like, items.
Yeah, none of this has more neutrals.
In this case, much like how the shots are not created equal, the nons are not created equal either. So there are some non-spells where it is more worth it to activate, well, in Balisman's case, a longer hyper, and in Borealis' case, just save up your auto hypers for that.
Yeah, the big non-spells are non-6 and non-8. So we non 6 coming up after this. This is non 5 for Balisman now, so we'll have non 6 coming up after that.
Yeah. Conversely, the small nons are, I think, 2, 3, and 6. No, 7.
Yeah, 7. Oh no, okay, we're just resetting. Yeah, that was... I think he meant to grab that token, like, before going into the headset, but he missed the token, so then he had to go back for it, but then by that point his iframes had run out.
Yeah.
Because you would want to grab the last token for your hyper, like, right before you go into the headset to maximize the hyper length, but it's kind of risky to do that sometimes. Okay, so now we only have Borealis on the boss fight.
Borealis is going to enter non 5, which is, I guess, medium-sized.
Yeah, it's... I guess medium-sized is a good way to put it. It's better than the worst nons, but not as good as the best nons.
Right. So I think what they'll do here is maybe put 2 items into the next hyper.
I know you can kind of, like, lab out the optimal hypers for each non-spell. Like, in this case you'd want to do, like, a 3 auto and a 4 auto or something like that. I don't really actually know what, like, all the cases are. But it's also, like, not the worst thing in the world if you, like, accidentally get 1 auto too many or 1 auto not enough. As long as you have, like, a hyper going pretty fast after your, like, previous hyper ends, you'll be fine.
Right.
And especially as non-auto shots, you just have so... like, the timers on these non-spells are so long that you should have some time left over after your second hyper ends, and she's quite low now, but I don't think Borealis was forced to pick up any tokens, which is good. And we're going to see another neutral here,
Setting up for a neutral, yeah.
Because after
neutrals are good because it converts all of the items that you have into switching these tokens.
Yep. So essentially, if you like use 5 tokens that cannot become autos, you get 2 tokens that can become autos. So it's like a good trade in that sense. But then you can also use the neutral to, like, generate piv whenever you shoot the boss, because that, like, you still want to shoot the boss sometimes with a hyper up. It's just not that common in this cat compared to the main game. And Saki does... she drops 5 tokens after each spell, I believe it's 5 every time. And I think almost every time you'll get 1 or 2 fish tokens. So those fish tokens will kind of pile up if you don't use them. You can either use them to make, like, 3 auto or 4 auto hypers, but then you can also just kind of go through all of them at once and make a neutral. And since non-auto shots will be having the static wolves or static eagles from the suicides, it's easier to, like, put those into a neutral, because you're not going to be making a wolf hyper or an eagle hyper as Marissa. Like, those hypers are just really not that good. It's better to put the fish tokens in there.
So this is non-6.
Yeah, this is a big one. This is the second biggest non-spell at the stage.
One thing that kind of works in non-order's advantage is that, like, just because their auto hypers are so short, you kind of get a lot more time to set up for your next hyper, like,
yeah, that's
in between
true,
them.
That's true. Yeah, because for auto shots, some of the like non-spells are quite strict on the timer, like you really want your next hyper to be going as soon as the previous one ends. But like here we can see Borealis had like 10 seconds, has like 10 seconds left over after the second hyper ended. It's kind of chill. Like you don't have to be like that on the point with your hyper activation, if that makes sense. And yeah, I guess we haven't really talked about it, but like most of the spells in this stage, like you just capture them, no miss, no bomb, no hyper. Except actually, oh okay, yeah. So Borealis is setting up for a good cancel here. Misdirecting like the start of that wave to the very top so that we get more lasers. And yeah, that suicide, I think it was... Actually, I'm not really sure why we suicided there, because we would have had enough tokens to do the neutral anyway.
I mean, it's that one should be fine still. Alright, worst spell in the game.
Yeah, this spell... This is actually like a really hard spell. And so yeah, Borealis is just going to bomb it, because we don't want to die here, we have 4 bombs in stock. And the spell card bonuses really are like not that big of a deal for scoring in this cat. Unless you're like at the very, very top level where you want to optimize all of these too, but for now it's completely fine to just bomb this. But we do want to kind of stall it so that she spawns the next wave, because that kind of gives a lot of piv when you cancel it at the correct time. And now this non-spell, the last non-spell, is the biggest non-spell. It's very dense, and it's also very slow, so you can see that the autos are like almost perfectly eating up every single bullet.
Yeah. First time I saw this all those years ago, it blew my goddamn mind.
Yeah, this is cinema. But yeah, so the good thing is that we have an absolute ton of tokens here. So activating the next hyper shouldn't be that big of an issue. Yeah, there we go. And it kind of looks scary what Borealis did there. Like, you could see that the Master Spark had completely ended, but still they were kind of like fishing for the last token. You still have a decent amount of iframes after the bomb ends with all the shots. I think Reimu has the most, but I'm actually like not at all sure, so don't quote me on that. So you have like more time than you might think to get back into the headset spot.
And there's a third hyper.
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't get another auto into that, because I think this is going to end a bit early now, yeah. The hyper lengths for like non-auto is a bit weird, because I think they get like punished especially hard for doing a free auto. Like, it's really short when you do a free auto. And also the ending of that non-spell was kind of sus. Like, Borealis was definitely about to die there, but thankfully it ended right before that happened.
I know that if you match your hyper with your shot type, it adds 5 seconds for every additional animal token.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know about I don't know about non-matching shot types.
Okay, taking a little pause here. So the next spell coming up, this is one of the most important spells in the game, or in the stage.
Yeah.
So
Hoi polloi.
There are a ton of these wisps that spawn in waves. Each of them drops 1 point item, which is like neat because you would want to get all the point items, but it's not the main appeal. The main appeal here is that every time you kill a spirit, it will shoot out this ring of purple bullets. And for each spirit you kill on each wave, that ring will get denser. So on the later waves where we have a ton of spirits, we are going to be seeing an absolute ton of bullets spawning from these wisps, and what we do here is wait for all of them to converge at the very middle of the screen. Then we're going to activate a hyper and kill all of them for a ton of piv. And then since we just started a hyper, we're going to use the rest of the hyper to just kill the next wave like that.
Cinema.
And I'm not really sure how to like properly explain this, but if you delay the wisps like this, so that like we kind of have 2 rings of wisps spawning in at once, the increased density of the rings will carry over to that next wave, and that was really scary there.
Yeah,
could have very easily gotten hit, but thankfully we did not get hit there. Micro, okay.
Nice dodge, nice squeeze,
okay,
nice
cool.
squeeze.
I think dying there would have been extremely bad because the death wave would have killed all the wisps.
Oh yeah.
Very good dodge, very good dodge. And the thing also with... oh, this is so scary.
Losing bullets. Losing
bullets, but not getting hit. Not getting hit is by far the most important part, and also this pace is really good, I'm just realizing. Okay, so for the very last wave, what we want to do here is bomb at the very end. Oh wait, no, we're Marissa Eagle, so we don't have to bomb. I forgot. Oh yeah, you want to kill all the wisps at the very end. This pace is crazy, by the way.
Yeah,
This is like this is going to be 2 billion. Because we still have so many tokens left, and we get a lot of pip from shooting here. Yeah, this pace is crazy.
Is it really 2 billion?
I think it could be. Actually, I might be lying. I might be lying. Because we're going to get another hyper.
Sure.
We're going to get another hyper here. And okay, we're actually going to make the eagle hyper, I think. I'm not sure if that... I think that actually was an intentional suicide, just a shotgun with the lasers. Okay, it might not be 2 bill pace, but it's really close. And yeah, this final spell is quite unique in that otters do not cancel these bullets, so there's no point in making an otter hyper for the cancel.
Not gonna lie, that scared the fuck out of me because
Yeah,
I'm used to auto shots and they have 0 lives going in here always.
Yeah. Okay, please cap, please cap. Okay, bomb for safety, that's fine, we already lost the SCB and bombs are worth like nothing in the clear bonus. Just don't die. We're not doing any damage here. Please? Please end. Okay, cool. There we go.
Absolutely horrifying spell. Oh, okay.
Okay, it's like
okay, it's
1967, I think. Crazy good one. Crazy good one for Borealis.
9 maybe, because bombs.
Oh, it's 1. Yeah, 9, okay. 9999.
Of course.
Okay, GG. How much TWC score even is that? It's gonna be like over 100, isn't it?
Possibly.
That's Ricky.
That's Ricky for that shot, I think.
Yeah, that's also like overall record for non-auto shots.
Nah, Borealis has gotten a few 2 bills.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of those.
And now we have Anna on the first really huge non. Unfortunately, with a 3 otter.
Yeah, it seems like we've got... I haven't really been able to focus on like Anna's run because I've just been watching Borealis, but yeah, accidentally I think we got a wolf into that hyper instead of an auto, which is not really what you'd want, but it's not like the end of the world either.
An optimization for auto shots also is like depending on the non, you stuff different amounts of items into your hypers, so that your short hypers end up on the non-profitable nons, and your long hypers end up on the very profitable ones, you know.
Yeah.
So that 3 order there was a bit unfortunate.
Also, yeah, 119 TWC score from Borealis is one there, which is incorrectly listed as Marissa Otter, by the way.
1.9 with Marissa Otter.
Yeah, I don't think a sub 2 bill with Marissa Otter is getting 119 TWC score, but sure.
Yeah. Yomu, by the way, does not have many iframes at all after her bomb ends, so...
Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of what I was expecting parts of the match to be, where we're just watching everyone head-sitting Saki, and there's not that much to say, but we have spell 1 now from Balisman.
Yeah. I do wonder if we'll see Saki, like, properly rage baiting them by going low on the screen and forcing them to eat tokens.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that yet, unless we've both missed it.
But one bombing it is also fine.
Possibly.
This is kind of sad for Balisman again. He's just not getting that hyper up for the blue wave, so we just end up missing an entire blue wave. It's really not what you'd want on this spell, but you just can't help it sometimes. I wonder what we're going to see from Borealis now. Are we just going Marissa Eagle again, or are we going to go Marissa Wolf, it looks like?
Oh. Real interest. Marissa Wolf.
Okay, so I think Balisman is kind of cooked. Yeah, he's cooked. Saki has no HP left, the otters are just going to kill her.
Yeah, like, doing damage is important to spawn all of the tokens.
I guess it's actually... Okay, I kind of expected the tokens or the otters to kill her faster, but...
However, like, if you do too much damage, then that can happen and you lose Pib.
Yeah, I don't think that was the best spell one, but I didn't see it fully. And yes, we're going with Marissa Wolf for Borealis now. I think the wolf shots generally score like slightly less than the eagle ones, mainly just due to the eagle shots like generating very slightly more piv with their like increased on focus. I might actually just be completely lying now.
Dude, are you see? Yeah, there you go. Balisman's being rage baited.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, okay, I missed that. I was watching Borealis. Yeah, GG. How many tokens did he eat there?
All of them.
Yep, cooked. So yeah, this is a non-2 exclusive thing. The movement boundaries for that one are just like kind of messed up. She can go so high up that you cannot do the head sit anymore, or she can go so low that you're forced to like basically eat all your tokens.
Yeah.
It's extremely cringe when it happens.
I'm not sure if I prefer being crushed or being force-fed tokens. Either one kind of sucks, but I'm not sure which one I prefer.
I don't know either, but they're both quite horrible.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it looks like Balisman would need a 2.95 with Rainbow to beat Borealis' score, and Anna would need a 2.78. Which is... it's kind of a tall order. Balisman did get that 2.97 just yesterday. Or was it today? I'm not sure, time zones. So, like, it could happen, but... it's gonna be a little bit tight.
Anna's on Hoi right now.
Oh, yeah. So Yomu can just neatly kill all the spirits when they're in the middle like that with the slash. And I don't know if it was mentioned earlier, but you actually have to kill the spirits. It's not enough to just let them go to the middle, because they will just, like, destroy themselves into, like, one red fireball or something like that, and it's just, you get absolutely nothing. You need to kill them to get the full score.
Yeah. She is demonstrating well that Yomu kind of has an easier time on Hoi.
Yeah,
due to the
it's
slashes.
nice. You only need to focus on doing one slash to kill all those spirits, because the thing with Marissa and Reimu is you're kind of going to be killing the spirits at like a slightly inconsistent time, which means it's like easier for some rings to escape and maybe hit you accidentally. And Yomu also has... okay, this is... oh no.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
That's very unfortunate. Yeah, because like what I'm used to seeing Yomu do there is just slash once to escape the ring, and then when you're at the bottom you just slash at the very end to kill all of them. But maybe it actually gets more piv, because if that last ring of spirits is so dense that the bullet cap like triggers quite early on that you miss like half the bullets that you would get. So maybe actually killing, like doing 2 slashes there would be optimal. I'm not sure. In this case, unfortunately, it did not go that well.
Yeah.
But we go again, we still have 53 minutes of reset time.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Yeah, because this category is kind of long when you think about it. Like, the spells mostly go by quite fast, unless you're like stalling to set up your auto situation, but all of the nons get timed out basically fully. And this is modern Touhou, where like the timers are like 50 or 60 or 70 seconds. I forget. I think it's like 60 seconds for the first 4 nons and then 70 seconds for the latter 4 nons. So it's kind of long. It's kind of long. Yeah, I think the only situation where the bullet cap comes into play in this stage is just that last wave of hoi polloi, because it's just extremely dense. I don't think any other pattern bullet caps on this, not even spell 1.
We got.
I'm not really sure why Balisman is wriggling around in this spot. He was like, why are we TSSing? That does not.
Why not?
Actually, maybe it increases your score by a very tiny amount. I'm not sure. I feel like it's kind of just flexing to do that though.
We do it because it's funny.
Yeah, I guess if you have to. I don't actually know what the bullet cap is in like numbers. I just know it's like big.
Big.
Oh, Alta says it is actually good to wiggle around. That's cool. That's actually some genius tech right there. I guess you kind of do extend like your autos horizontally if you're like wiggling around to let slightly less bullets through. Because the autos definitely like miss some bullets on these faster non-spells. And also you can kind of see, the nice thing with Reimu is that once your like hypers are done, you can try and kill the non-spell for some bonus piv, because if you shoot down the non-spell fully, all the bullets on screen get turned into piv. And Reimu kind of has an easier time in doing this because you can unfocus her to make all the homing shots hit as well. With Marissa and Yomu, it's really hard to do damage in the head sit because you need to be quite close to Saki, and then you're also only hitting with the base shot, which just does less damage. And
somebody's router is dying.
Yeah. Also, Balisman is stalling this spell just to make sure Saki shoots all the bullets. I think it's better to stall it, even though you lose some spell card bonus. Again, the SCBs in this really are not that big at all.
Yeah. Do remember, each bullet that's at this point is worth 27,000.
Yep. And it also just increases the value of the next PIV items and items gained even more. So, PIV is kind of the main focus here. Point items in this stage are kind of like, yeah, you'll like POC after every Saki spell, and you'll try and get all the wisps killed on Hoi Polloi so that you can also POC the items, but on the stage you really don't have to care that much, because the thing is that your PIV is just so low before entering the boss. It's more like a minor optimization than anything. It's kind of the same in main game, I feel like, at least in the earlier stages. Like, you really don't care about point items. It's all about that green. Saki's going quite high for Borealis, but thankfully Saki's moving back down.
Yeah.
And it seems like we have an accidental break from Anna. I wasn't really watching her again, but... Oh, I'm actually seeing a wolf hyper from Borealis. Yeah, like... I guess if you have a bunch of static wolves, you might as well make a wolf hyper, because at least it's gonna last long. Because it's like matching your shots animal.
I'm not sure if it's worth more PIV to do that over.
Honestly, I don't know either. I know Balisman posted some chart about like how much PIV each shot generates like with each hyper, but I like totally forgot all the numbers. So. Oh yeah, and did we even get to see this before? This is the new technology for Reimu's bomb. On this spell, because there's a ton of lasers spawning from Saki, so what Balisman does here is sets up a bunch of the seals all around like the edges of the screen, because since this is an extra stage, the seals won't like home in on the boss because they just can't do any damage to her anyway, so they go to the sides of the screen, and then when they explode, and only when they explode, all lasers like cancelled by the explosion get turned into PIV. It's like really random that this is even a thing, but it's a thing. It's like only on Reimu's bomb, and only when the bombs actually like blow up. It's not when they're like active. But it is worth dumping bombs on that spell. I think it's like, what is it, like 1,000 PIV per bomb or something like that, maybe more.
Yeah. Kinda actually reminds me of Rainbow A strats and EOSD.
I'm not really familiar with that shot at all, so I can't comment.
I mean, just the score bombs on QED or SG.
Oh yeah, the SG one. Doesn't Rainbow A in the USD dump like 4 lives on SG or something? It's crazy.
Yes.
And yeah, I was gonna like write down what Balisman's PB splits are, but like I was totally lazy and forgot to do that, so we're just gonna have to like guess that this is good pace. I think the spell one wasn't the best, so it's maybe a little bit bleak, but I'm not also sure how good the spell one was in its PB. Maybe we go for the muscle explosion cap for the SCP? Okay.
Good dodge.
Yeah, the thing is, he could have killed it there, but if you let... Okay, good. He bombed.
Nice.
Better to bomb than die. You need to kill this spell before the, like, yellow bullets converge, because the cancel goes down a lot if you let that happen. Like, you need to kill it at this point to get the full cancel, which is like 4k PIV.
Red.
Yeah, we have some good speculation going on in the chat. Chicken Butt is saying free bill incoming, which is definitely sounding very possible and true. And then we also have Serenity saying these numbers look pretty good. Yeah, we don't know how good they actually are, but let's just say they're good. It's looking good. I think we'd want to have like, what is it, like 410k PIV entering Hoi Polloi. I kind of just completely pulled that number out of my ass, but it might be like correct. Unfortunately had to bomb there. he would have wanted to enter the headset here without that bomb, because now I think the 5 auto hyper lasts like, what is it, like 32 seconds or something. And we entered the headset. Oh, okay, sorry. But still, we entered the headset like a little bit after that.
Yeah.
And you barely gain any PIV from like shooting the spell for a couple of seconds after the bounce spell ends, so it's kind of a loss, but what can you do? I think the token situation is good at least.
Still 1.8 into play.
Oh, I wish I remembered what the good pace is, but I like totally have no idea.
I am sadly unfamiliar with numbers in most games, including this one.
Because the thing with Hoi Polloi also is that you kind of need to have a certain amount of tokens entering it to do all the hypers. Because if you're doing 3 hypers, you're kind of burning a lot of tokens, but this should be good. This should be good. And also, yeah, this spell is extremely long, it's like over 90 seconds. So we can't really use this first ring of wisps for any hyper purposes. It's also like there's really not that many wisps anyway, so it's like... Actually, are we gonna see... Because I think Raim also has some Death Wave tech on this, but I don't think we're gonna see that.
He meant...
It looked like most of the wisps didn't actually die there.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Because the thing is, as well, that the otters do damage, but it's really not a lot, and you can't rely on them to actually kill the wisps. So you would need to be shooting them. And Reimu would have to do that below them. It's harder than with Azumu. But yeah, here we can see Reimu's Death Wave actually doesn't kill the wisps. Like, immediately. Yomu and Marissa's Death Waves do, but for some reason Reimu's doesn't. I don't think we still actually understand why that is a thing. But Reimu can do that suicide there to spawn in 2 tokens, and then also just conveniently damage all the wisps, like right to the brink of death. So that basically the next auto touch will already kill them. Makes it more consistent. To like get the full... to get like the good kill. That looked good.
You sure?
This is... I do not think this is really paced to be beating Borealis, but it's... We're still going to be getting a good run in.
Definitely. I forget how much this final cancel is worth.
It's exactly 10k, because that's what the... Actually, I don't think it's exactly 10k, but it's like basically 10k, because that's what the full cap like.
2.5, so this is probably pacing like 2.7-ish.
I don't... Actually, I don't know. I guess we have an auto shot, but I don't think the hypers generate enough to push it to 2.7. Actually, am I lying? Maybe. Because we are going to get another
Borealis
hyper.
About to enter Hoi. Not as high a score as their previous run, but...
What score did Bobby have on the previous one, actually? I don't remember. Like, at this point.
A mid 1.3.
Okay. Well, it's still definitely on PB pace, at least.
Yep.
Also, we have 2 wolves in our, like, tokens. I'm not sure if that's really what we'd want to have here for Borealis. Because that means we're going to get a free auto, like, at best.
Yeah, I think they had to do that out of necessity, basically.
Yeah. Okay, let's see, because I think the free auto just isn't enough to last 2 full waves. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to skip a little bit here, which is very unfortunate, because this spell is really worth a lot of PIV if you can do it properly.
Yeah, have to skip wave 3.
It looks like
wave
we're
4.
skipping a ton here. Oh no. Because it looks like we still have, like, we have a lot of tokens. But maybe I'm just bad at counting. Okay, Balisman has finished. 2.68. Sorry, Balisman, but you are not winning. Nice ending, Booker.
Yeah.
I guess she is
for the extra stage. Kinda cute, very annoying.
Okay, so we have scores from everyone on the board now.
Yep. Unfortunately,
Borealis still in a very, very strong lead. I kind of missed what Borealis was doing. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Borealis actually like broke the hyper just to exit the ring. I guess that's what you have to do as Marissa here. That looked kind of sus. I don't think we got the cancel there. No, we did not.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't.
That looked kind of weird, because normally what you'd want to do as Marissa there is like bomb in the top corner of the screen to kind of edge the spirits right into kill range. And then just bomb at the last second to kill all of them before the spark actually deletes the bullets. But it looks like Borealis was trying to like kill them with the shot, and then had to bomb because the bullets were getting like weird.
From my personal experience, like you want to bomb at 0.3, I think.
Yeah, it's something like that. So yeah, it was. Well, it's a PB, but that was an unfortunate big score loss there at the end. Also, since Bobby broke the hyper, we're missing 2 tokens, so we could have done an extra hyper here, but now we didn't get that either.
Anna also still stuck in early game, unfortunately.
Yeah. The thing with the stage section, I feel like it really isn't like anything too crazy, but it's still possible to just kind of like grief all over the place. Especially on the first mid spell, if you're kind of fishing for your tokens badly, it can end up just kind of being a jail. Okay, and Borealis finished, what was it, 1.73 or something?
173, yeah.
And we're going right back. Are we going to Marissa Otter now? If they did say they wanted to play all the Marissas, that's the only one we would have left. Are we maybe going to go for like a better score with Marissa Wolf? Let's see.
What's going on?
Doing a little bit of thinking here now.
Yeah.
Gonna have to check the replay again just to confirm the score. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we're going back to Marissa Wolf. Cool. Maybe we're just trying to get that 2 billion moment shot live.
Maybe.
That would be kind of massive over if Borealis could pull that off, but let's see. Yes, that Borealis 1.969 of Marissa Eagle is world record for that shot. Like, what was it? 40 million or something?
Yeah. Anna having trouble with the spirit spam.
Yeah.
Section.
Yeah, that section it can be quite impossible, like if you're trying to greed it, but I guess it's easy to just run into the spirit anyway, or like a token, because you have to dodge the tokens while your hyper is up. And yeah, everyone's kind of in early game right now. Yeah, the Marissa Wolf one actually was world recorders. Actually, what's Balisman's PB on Marissa Wolf? I have no idea. Let me check real quick. I kind of remember seeing him having like a 1.7 in that as well, but I might be just completely imagining that. Oh no, yeah, that Marissa Wolf one was record as well by like 15 mil. Or something like that. Like, bro is just farming the world records at this point.
Yeah, been doing that shit since at least 2021.
I wonder if they left the Marissa shots, or like Marissa Wolf, like low on purpose just to like get a world record for sure during the match.
I mean, they've achieved 2 of them so far.
Yeah. Come on, bro, you have to switch shots to get another world record. Oh no, I guess we can just farm on the same shot twice. That works too. Yeah, unfortunately the early game in this stage isn't really like the most interesting thing, so I'm not really sure what to say here. I guess for the first mid spell it's important to note that if you happen to get 2 eagle tokens from your suicide, which is a 1 in 9 chance, it's kind of bad for score because you'd end up having to skip an entire wave of the mid spell just waiting for the otters to turn into, or waiting for the tokens to turn into otters.
It's more dangerous as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the players would reset over that, but like maybe not because it's TWC, but it's unfortunate that that can happen. But as long as you get like even 1 token spawning as a wolf or an otter, you're good, because the wolf turns into an otter after like not too much time.
Anna's still having trouble.
And yeah, you know, that is true. These players have been grinding this cat a lot. Like, Balisman especially has been preparing for this from, like, since last year's TWC match, basically. Like, as soon as he was done with DDC Extra, he just hopped on Wily Beast. And he's just been grinding non-stop for, like, basically the entire year. I wonder how many records he's even, like, put up over that time. It's gotta be, like, an absolute ton.
Well, have we pointed out the dupe yet? Like, when it's performed?
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen on the, like, final yin-yang spam, like, right before the boss. And I think every shot type does a 5 otter here. It might be that non-otter does 4, I don't really remember. And this section is kind of tricky, but the nice thing with Reimu and Yomu at least is that they can just bomb to do the dupe. Marissa cannot really bomb here because the bomb slows down her movement speed a lot and you need that movement speed to collect 5 tokens. So as Marissa, it's actually like really scary, but here you can see Balisman is just going to bomb.
Yep, there we
collect
go.
all the tokens, doesn't have to care about like dodging any bullets at all. Kind of dropped some items there, but I guess it's fine. And yeah, like basically during that section you're just like kind of watching your hyper gauge, waiting as it goes like right to the end, and then as soon as it ends, you want to just hit X and try and grab the tokens as soon as possible. I feel like it's good to like pay really close attention to where the chicken token is, especially because you're absolutely going to need to grab that. But also if you wanted to optimize, you would only want to grab fish tokens with it. Because basically any beast token that you grab is just kind of wasted because you'd rather be using those to auto hypers on the nons and the next spell.
Yeah.
It's kind of really tricky to do well, but it's really not like that big of a deal if you happen to get an auto or two in there too, because like the start of this fight is just so chaotic. You have so many tokens, both on the non-spell, which is kind of scary for Balisman now because she's low on the screen. Please go up. She's just going down.
Yep. Yeah, she's rage baiting. Yeah. She's rage baiting.
He even tried to like misdirect her to the left because like in this game, if you're like the boss has a 2 in 3 chance to follow you horizontally, but she gave that 1 in 3 anyway, and was just like, no, you have to eat this token. It's absolutely necessary that you eat this token. It's actually looking like we don't really have that many tokens for this spell now, because actually maybe it's fine. I can't count. We were forced to only eat 1, I think that's still fine. Because we still get 2 tokens whenever the hype ends, and also there's going to be a suicide coming up. It's just that... Okay, that was quite nice RNG that the otters lined up, because the thing is also that the less tokens that you have after your hyper ends, like the less options you have to make the next hyper quickly. If you only have like a few beast tokens on screen and they're all just deciding to be eagles, then it's kind of just like extremely sad. You can't do anything, you just have to wait for them to turn into otters. Oh, that was
Borealis,
nice. That's nice. We got double otter there from
on
the
non
suicide.
2 and currently not being rage baited.
That's good.
Setting up for a neutral on non 3. And maybe some of you have noticed, but this spell has a very big cancel. It's worth 12k, and it's the optimal timing is when like those lasers like overlap and they reach the bottom there.
Yeah, you definitely want to kill that one at a specific timing for the best cancel, because you lose a lot if you do not. And yeah, we can see Borealis didn't do like a single auto-hyper during that third non. Which is like, it might seem kind of strange, but the thing is, since we're non-auto, we're going to kind of be like more constrained on the tokens anyway, and now we have a ton of tokens for non-4 and the upcoming nons like after that.
Anna is coming up on the dupe. Hopefully she gets it.
Okay.
Yeah, she got
had
it.
to grab a wolf there because we didn't have enough tokens, but that's good. As long as you get the dupe,
fine.
like, it's good.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy how many fish Anna has right now. Are we going to do a 5 fish? No, okay. The 5 fish is kind of forbidden technology here at the start. It's like... I think it's like really bad, but I was doing it sometimes because I just felt like I have way too many fish tokens on screen and I wanted to get rid of them. Because like, I don't want to have like 10 fish tokens going into spell 1. Those just, like, they just get in the way.
Five fishes are actually routed in intentionally in the main game sometimes.
I feel like a 5 fish hyper is just like the coolest hyper because it's just like you only have fish tokens and you're forced to eat a beast token there for Balisman. Please move up so we don't eat this bomb too. I wonder if that could be counted as pause buffing.
He is being
kind of like
hella rage baited right now.
Yeah. Okay, so we were forced to eat 1 token, but I guess, again, it's not like the absolute end of the world. Actually, is this non-2 or non-3? I think this is non-3 because it's like 5-way.
Yeah, this is non-3. So it's a small one, and that means that you want small hypers in general. Okay, he's pausing, contemplating whether he even should continue.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of thinking on this one. Like, we have to be pausing every other second just to make sure that everything is going absolutely right. I always feel like whenever I'm watching like an auto shot, it's just like, how is he not running out of tokens? Like, he only has 2 tokens now, but it just ends up being enough because the thing is that Saki drops 5 tokens after every spell. And if you end up doing 2 hypers on the non after it, those also generate 4 tokens. So like, you only end up really losing 1 token per like non and spell cycle if you do 2 hypers. I don't know if that actually like makes that much sense, but to me it kind of makes it clear that you're not really burning through the tokens that oh no, come on. Like he's just getting scammed here, yeah.
Yeah, if you eat enough of them, then eventually you can't even do the route anymore.
Yeah, if you eat too many, it's just a massive score loss because you're forced to skip a hyper somewhere. Which is like, I think, it's like 10k piv, even if you do it on one of the worst ones. Non-7 is kind of the one that you would be doing the skipping on, I feel like, because it's just like so bad compared to the ones, like the non before and after it. But even that one is like, it's worth quite a lot of score, even to just get like some random free auto in.
Anna, unfortunately, back in the early game.
Yeah, really hoping to actually get to the boss.
What did she die on?
I'm not sure. I was watching Balisman, I think, being forced to eat tokens on the yellow nun. Would be really nice if we could steal clear from Anna as well.
Yeah. Especially now with only 27 minutes left on the clock. Clock's ticking.
I feel like the pace she had that died to Hoipolo was actually like really close to like PB pace. I don't know if it actually was PB pace, but it was like close. It's just a shame that it had to die like that.
So, what do you feel about Saki's theme?
I like it. I don't think it's like the best thing ever, but I think it's pretty good. I listened to it quite a lot when I was like first getting into Touhou, I remember. I think like I was definitely thinking that it's one of the coolest themes in the series, but I guess it kind of fell off for me a little bit after that.
Yeah. For me,
I mean, it's still good. It's still good.
For me personally, I kind of prefer other extra boss themes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, kind of, for example, I prefer Momoyo's theme over this.
Momoyo's theme is really, really good. I like that one a lot. UM Extra in general is really cool. The stage theme is great as well. Oh, we're going Toilet World Cup again? Okay.
Damn.
no, it wasn't like the first
Anna could only
Touhou,
play for 55 minutes until her next match in Toilet World Cup.
Yeah.
Really speaks to how brutal the schedule is in that tournament.
Yeah, it's not like the first Touhou song I ever heard was Sucky's Theme, it was actually Necro Fantasia, but like when I was getting into the series, just doing like random normal 1cc's and extra 1cc's, I remember listening to this theme quite a lot.
Honestly, I'm not sure if Necrophantasia is my favorite, but it's like up there, I think.
I remember just randomly getting that in my YouTube recommended and clicking it and thinking like, yeah, this seems good, let's give it a listen. That's actually like how I got into the series as a whole. It's just
Okay,
some random
so
YouTube recommend.
This pace for Borealis right now is marginally better than their previous run, but
Isn't the previous
by much.
one also like a 1.2 or something? But then again, the previous one did miss the end cancel on Hoi Polloi and actually like missed a ton on Hoi Polloi because we had to just skip a bunch of waves.
oh yeah,
I
true.
think the token situation... Actually, hang on. Borealis currently has 2 out of 3 life pieces. Did we miss a
Yes,
life somewhere?
I think so.
Life piece somewhere. The thing is that with non-Otter, it's actually not that bad, like, comparative to Otter, because the thing is that the Wolf tokens are just, like, a lot more useless than the Otter tokens. But I think the token situation is looking quite good here. Again, I'm not, like, actually in the know, it just looks good
Yeah,
to me.
they...
I think now we're going to start
okay.
hypering on the next wave. Yeah,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
we're going to
yeah,
start
yeah.
hypering. Good, good. This is good. I feel like this part is always kind of suspicious while the Wisps are converging, because you just have to find that token, while also dealing with the yellows, and like making sure you're not grabbing the wrong token, like too early or too late or anything like that.
That start looked really good though. I think they got most, if not all,
It looked good, yeah, it looked good. It can be kind of hard to tell if you're actually killing all of them, but at least with Marissa, because the shot is splash, you should be killing all of them, as long as you're like hitting the clump of spirits in the middle.
Oh, yeah,
And
true.
yes, we're perfectly going to be getting one more hyper here. We have exactly 5 tokens. Yeah, this is definitely update pace. But again,
Oh
it
yeah,
looks
this
like
is updating. This
the
is
thing
better
is,
update.
you would kind of want the hyper to end earlier than it did here, because now the bomb is coming kind of late, but I think it's still fine. Have I forced the bomb too early or no? Oh, that's a shame we got like
that's
1k
not how you do
too.
that. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that's not, you don't want to shoot those. You do not want to shoot those, you want to let the bomb do all the damage. I think it was like Altair who said you want to like edge the spirits or massage the spirits with the bomb.
Yeah, like
And if you do it
What
right,
I
it just ends up being perfect.
what I used to do is just like bomb and then just hold up and left until it ended, and then get into position after that.
Yeah, doing it in the top corner, like if you time your bomb correctly, it's really good. But the thing is that Borealis was also kind of forced to bomb late because the hyper just hadn't ended. I feel like honestly you could have just broken the hyper, but I guess that would have meant no hyper for this spell, which actually I don't know which is worse. I like which is more of a loss, but yeah, this is still another world record from Borealis, 1.85. No wait, sorry, 1.87. I forgot we get the cancel there.
187.
Yep.
Nice run.
The farming is just absolutely crazy. Like, it's just so effortless.
Yeah. Anna has now finished her match in Toilet World Cup, and is taking a breather before going straight back in again.
Yep, back in we go. I'm not really sure, I saw Balisman bombing on this spell. You could bomb this spell for Piv as well, but I think he might have just like done a survival bomb. Because you could... I remember testing this myself actually, you could kind of get like 1k Piv from this spell too if you like set up your bomb properly, but it was like, it felt really finicky. I think it's much better to do it on spell 6 instead.
Switching over to Yomu Wolf now.
Oh, cool. I think Yoma Wolf is the one who has like the least score potential in this category, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's true in general, actually.
Yeah. She really just isn't that good, is she?
Yeah, because first of all, she's a non-order, and second of all, she's Yomu, and funnily enough, Yomu is home to both the highest and the lowest potential non-orders.
Yeah.
Because Yomu Eagle, she has all of her shots that you can just shotgun and shotgun on top of the boss and get an absolute fuck ton of green items from, and that actually reaches the bullet cap. No, not the bullet cap, damage cap.
Damage cap, yeah. I guess as the trade-off, you get the incredibly weak slash.
Yeah.
Which is like, what was it? Zune added like the damage cap to be like 60 instead of 160 or something like that, and it ends up being incredibly weak. But that doesn't really matter for scoring that much, at least not here.
Yeah. If anything, it works in her advantage.
Yeah. We don't really want to be killing stuff fast.
Unique tech as well.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with like main game non-auto scoring at all, so. And yeah, also, I don't know if we really mentioned this, but Yomu's bomb has some RNG to it. Like, the slashes, just how they spawn is random, I think. Like, every one of them.
Yeah, it
not
is.
just, like, some. And I guess it's not really that big of a deal here, but I guess worst case scenario, you might end up killing, like, a Sakinon too early or something. If the slashes just decide to be on top of her, like, permanently. I don't know. I haven't scored Yomu. Actually, yes, I have, but not like a lot, so I don't really know.
Nice token dodge on Balisman's screen there.
Was he seriously forced to dodge again?
Yeah.
Like, why is this happening to him, bro? Why is this happening? He doesn't deserve this.
Saki is just hugging the lowest bar of the screen.
Yeah. That might just be like the worst part of this category. It's just that like that can happen on every single non-spell. And when you take into account how long the non-spells are, it's like really not that unlikely for it to just start happening.
Host is currently being DDoSed. Please wait warmly for our poor host's router to recover.
At least there weren't any particularly exciting sections happening. I'm sure that no one will have died.
The stream's gonna come back and Hoy's gonna be over for all three of them. So chat, how was your day?
Oh, okay, we're back. Are we? We are, so we're back. Well, I mean, okay. I guess it's kind of watchable now. And I guess we have like a minute of delay, but what can you do?
Not much. Oh, dang. That sucks.
Okay, like, I mean, I guess it's fine, you just lose some of the gauge.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess that's quite a big of a loss because this is a good one.
Really unfortunate.
Yeah. Things just really haven't been working out for Balisman this entire match so far. I feel like it's just constantly stuff on the Sakinons and then just random stuff like that happening. It's a shame. Again, you can kind of see he tried to grab that token as it was on auto, but it just barely... Okay, I'm actually
nice.
I'm kind of surprised that made it. But yeah, Reimu has really nice iframes after the bomb.
Yeah, yeah. Really good iframes.
Dude, I can't even see the score. But it's probably good though. It's probably good.
874.
Yeah, that seems good. I have absolutely no idea if it's good or not. You don't even really want to be looking at the score that... Well, I guess the score and the PIV kind of go hand in hand in this category, but the PIV is like the real important thing here. I feel like he could have killed it there, but let's just make sure we get the best cancel. Actually, since this is TWC, I feel like you'd kind of want to be more time efficient and just kill it early. Like, what are we waiting for here, bro? Maybe he's waiting for the token to be an otter. I feel like this isn't really that efficient though. Like, are we gonna kill it now?
Oh my god, it's switched to
just kill it,
it's became
kill it, yeah.
Okay, good. He got an order anyway.
Like, all that edging just to end up like graying half the items anyway is kind of funny.
Yeah. Ending attacks as tokens are about to become orders is fairly common, especially on like Kutaka in main game.
We have a grain token over there. Are we gonna get it in time? It's gonna escape. No,
Yeah.
we are not. If it just had bounced one more time, it would have perfectly ended up being an auto right, like in his path, but no. Yeah, okay. It's kind of thinking that we're one token short here. Okay, but Anna's at the boss.
Yep, Anna's at the boss. Borealis is also at the boss. Unknown too. And
oh no, the life piece! I just saw the life piece fish run away.
Yeah,
Did that happen? That happened last run too, and now look how low she is.
Yeah, unfortunately, items can also start fading.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm like always so scared about, especially at the start of this fight. It's like you have so many tokens, but you'd kind of want to make sure that you're like grabbing the older ones just to prevent them from running away, but it's just so hard to do that because you have so many tokens. I feel like it's generally a good idea to like try and prioritize the life piece fishes.
True.
And especially like when a spell is about to end, make sure that you're looking at the life piece fish that like was already on screen instead of the one that Saki is just about to spawn. Just make sure you're grabbing the older ones. Just to make sure
Borealis had a bit of trouble talking there.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah. It is fine,
That was
I just thought it was funny.
Balisman was doing the bombs on spell 6 again, but it looks like we're out of bombs. I wonder if it would be worth suiciding here just to do more bombs. Maybe we're playing a bit safe, but the thing is that if you want to beat Borealis' score, you can't really be playing safe anymore. I feel like.
That's true. I wonder if he knows what the standings is right now. Break from Anna on
was it on spell 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is that if anything goes wrong on spell 1, you're just losing like way too much score. Like that spell is genuinely just so important. I think Balisman was in the chat after his first run, but maybe he hasn't been looking after that.
Borealis accidentally grabbing a eagle into their hyper. Very unfortunate.
Sometimes you just have to bring the eagle along for the ride.
That's like one of the most annoying things in this game. Like you're chasing an otter, and then it switches over. Like
very last second, it turns into an eagle. Yep.
and then you can't react in time and pick it up anyway.
Yeah. Oh, Yoma Wolf kills that so fast. I guess I'm used to like auto shot damage. Like, yeah, I guess the one good thing about the wolf shots is that they get good SCBs. Which is like a few million gained overall doing the run or something.
The mid spell activation for Balisman.
Oh, okay, so this is some crazy new technology here. I didn't really think about the muscle explosion auto hyper. To cancel all these like jelly beans that really aren't that dense at all. Yeah. It's just gonna end immediately. Yeah, good hyper.
Very unfortunate.
There's been a lot of mid-spell, like during spell activations from Balisman I've been noticing. Because like that's really not what you'd want to be seeing at all.
Hasn't there been 2 of them this run alone?
Yeah, at least 2 that I've noticed, yeah. I feel like it would have been better to just like shoot to end the hyper earlier so you can set up your next 2 hypers properly, because now that there's just going to be no time left, are we just not going to do another hyper here? I guess we can't because we need tokens for Hyperloi. Yeah, that's a massive loss.
Screen? No, Borealis screen. I'm stupid. Balisman's about to enter Hoi again, at least.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't think the pace is that good.
Yeah.
I think we're like at least 20k piv behind what we would want to be having. Basically forced to skip an entire hyper on non-A, which is really bad, because that's like by far the most profitable non-spell.
Oh yeah.
I like that all the tokens that spawned were eels. They're going to be all synced up now. That could be like really bad actually if they all decide to be the bad token, or like the bad beast. Or is that like a 1 in 81 chance that we get all eagles? That's funny. Balisman typing, I'm dead in the chat. What happened? What happened? Why are we typing early? Well, I guess I did that during my match too, so...
Well,
yeah, because we still have that like 1 minute of delay, don't we? So it's just going to be a while now.
I don't know. Like,
what could have possibly happened? And yeah, we have only 10 minutes of reset time left. It's actually gone by really fast, hasn't it?
I can't believe the players are spoiling their performances.
Yeah. Dude, he still hasn't messed up. How big is this delay? It's like 2 minutes. Well, maybe not. Or like close. It's definitely been at least a minute, hasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, yep. There it is, yeah.
Yeah, it started shooting a little bit too early, I feel like. Okay, but we still have time. We still have time for the free bill. It's coming, it's coming. Dupe coming up for Anna in a minute.
Laggiest escape R in the world. I'd beg to differ.
Alright, I wait for this to bounce. Had to get better.
As homework for the viewers, I would like you to go to linear creature, break a hyper, and then try to escape R right after. Preferably when it's at its densest. That's hella laggy.
Yeah, isn't linear just like the laggiest Touhou pattern, I feel like?
Yeah. I mean, it's also because this game's just horribly optimized.
Yeah. Okay, Anna entering the boss again? Please get the clear in. We would love to see a clear from you.
Please see. Please see.
It's like, I guess Anna did still get like a decent score with the game over, but we would love to see a clear. Oh wait, Balisman has switched to Reimu Eagle, okay. He's going for the Eagle Gambit. I wonder what he needs to beat Borealis. I feel like it's going to be quite close. Aren't Marissa Eagle and like Reimu Eagle really close to each other in like TWC score?
Yeah.
I think because Reimu has a really nice time on Hoi Polloi, the non-auto Reimus, because they can just like bomb to kill all the spirits right in the middle and then just like quickly grab an auto token and go back to the middle. But hopefully we get to see that. It's really cool.
Right.
They have like by far the easiest Hoi Polloi.
Speaking of Hoi Polloi, Borealis is back in Hoi Polloi.
What? Okay. Was that intentional or not? I didn't see what the bomb count was.
I think so.
I guess it doesn't matter, because like you'd want to die to get the tokens at some point anyway, but now I just feel like you have more tokens clogging the screen. But I guess... I mean, I guess it works. I feel like the hyper is gonna end. Yeah, you're gonna need to kill them fast. Oh no. Yeah. Unfortunate. Bomb is gonna kill basically all the spirits here, and we're gonna have to do a micro still, but fortunately it's fine. Yeah, that's a shame. I don't think this is PBing now for Borealis, because wasn't it like 1.2 entering this, and the Marissa Wolf one had like 1.25. But I guess the Marissa Wolf one did miss the cancel again. Maybe this can still barely PB, I don't know. I feel like it can't, but what do I know? Kind of sus, kind of sus. It's still fine? Question mark? It's still fine, it's still fine.
Yeah, like
Lost a lot of tokens, a lot of bullets there, but it's still fine.
just because of how Yomu Volt's like slashes work, you basically gain 1 extra slash at the end. It feels like it makes Hoi Polloi really scary and dangerous just because of that. Because like that 1 extra stray slash can kill a bunch of spirits at the end.
Okay, so we have the final hit for Borealis. I don't think this PBs. I don't think... Okay, we grabbed the wolf there, unfortunately. But actually, wait, is it better because... Oh, that's a shame.
Immediately broke it.
Is it actually better to grab a wolf into that hyper if it like adds 5 seconds to the hyper gauge, or does it work like that? I'm kind of clueless on this.
The slashes don't generate enough green items to justify it.
No, but I was like thinking, because Borealis grabbed 1 wolf, like would that extend the duration of the auto hyper? Because it's like the same beast as... Okay, I just wasn't sure. But yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, but let's still get the clear. Okay, we still got the clear.
Good clear.
This is like the first clear that isn't world record, by the way.
Bruh.
After like 3 of them that did world record. And...
Right.
Ooh, I kind of want to see Borealis go for an auto shot, like I'm not gonna lie. Just to see what that's like. But I guess Rainbow Wolf could be cool too. I wonder if they're even listening to what I'm saying, probably not. And yeah, it seems like Balisman would need... Oh wait, no, we're doing a... No, I was about to say we're doing a 5 fish, but I guess there's an eagle in there.
Oh,
I'm a big fan of this though.
Otter slop, like... otter slop, otter slop.
Yeah, come on Borealis, let's see the auto slop for a little bit. One run.
Come on, do it. Fulfill your promise.
Well, we still have 3 minutes and 45 seconds to choose. Well, actually, I guess Borealis has closer to like 2 minutes because of the delay.
Funny stream delay.
But yeah, at least Balisman and Anna on the boss. Anna just made it past spell 3, I think? Yeah.
Yeah. This is non-4, because it's yellow. I can tell that it's non-4 because it's pretty dense and yellow. Yeah.
The first 3 notes just look the exact same even though the first one is red, but who cares about that? Tokens are not looking good for Balisman here. Yeah, we're just gonna miss another blue wave. Yep. I think it's still fine though. Like basically on this spell I feel like as long as you're not missing blue waves too much, it's like fine. Because the blue is like absolutely key here. The red is important too, but if you have to like skip some of it, it's like a far lesser evil than having to skip a blue.
Yeah.
And for this last wave, if you do run out of your hyper early, you can at least kill it as the blue is on screen for like partial blue. Okay, surprised that made it. Please go down. Okay, down again. Okay, good. But not too down. This is good. This is good. Life Beast running away. He noticed it too at the exact same time.
Yeah.
But there's nothing you can do because you can't break your hyper. That's just like so bad. You lose 2 tokens.
Okay. Anna is on non-5. Which is, fun fact, when Saki doubles her movement speed. Well, delay, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, we're resetting, okay.
Hella threw me off the first few times that I played this.
Oh yeah, and we can see Borealis has 2.055 with Rain Wolf as the high score.
Yeah. They set that in a VC in a server far, far away. I watched it at like 2 FPS.
almost certainly need to suicide on non-6.
Yeah,
so
non-order 2 bill is real.
Concerned about him.
I hope we get the replay for that someday. Would be nice to see.
Oh god.
Instead of just seeing it as like a high score in the corner of the screen.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Mayor Bill was in the VC for it as well. I don't remember though. So yeah.
Okay, non-6 for Anna. I haven't really noticed any real mistakes so far, but I might have been watching one of the other two players, so I could have missed something.
I know that reset time has like just ended, so the commentators are gonna say something dumb, and it's
Okay, are we switching? Okay, we're going back to rainwater. Okay.
Okay.
We're just
okay. So
constantly.
right on Anna's signal, we have to say something stupid because it's final run.
It's final run. Yeah, I didn't realize Balisman doing the last second switch there.
Okay, I'm just gonna suicide here.
So, please, no more unintentional breaks or deaths. Anyone. Everyone clears with no mistakes from now on.
We're gonna have perfect runs from now on. Actually, like when I saw that run from Borealis, I very quickly pointed out that actually 2.1 is possible with non-orders. Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice dodge. Well done.
I kind of didn't realize how high the non-orders can go, but I guess Borealis just managed to push it a ton. I wonder what they'd get if they played the auto shots. Like with current knowledge of strats.
Okay. Anna is entering the
doing
useless...
the misdirect, but it's kind of scary, because the thing is that if you misdirect the lasers like that and they decide to go like straight down, you can't really kill Saki with the arm focus, which is what she was trying to do, I think.
Yeah, she just barely missed the cancel the first time around and had to bail out.
But still, always much better to bomb than to die.
Yeah. Oh, fun fact. You get 5 times the amount of grace in an extra stage run that you do in a lunatic run.
Yeah, it's a shame that grace does nothing in this game, because like these nodes would all be quite good for it.
Yeah.
Because like the only thing grace does in this game is it gets you the turtle token in stage 4.
Yeah.
Balisman taking a little pause here.
Actually, you may notice, but in the original Japanese version, grace isn't even like, it doesn't even have any text.
Oh yeah, true.
On the HUD.
Oh yeah, it's only the English one where it actually says, oh wait, what? Oh, did Balisman make a mistake somewhere? I didn't.
Probably.
I thought we were just sitting on Kutaka dialogue, like for fun, but I guess not. That's a shame. That's a shame,
right.
But still GG though. Oh, he died, okay, I just completely missed that. GG, and it seems like I'm covering up some of Anna's screen here.
How could you?
Well, you're covering part of the HUD as well, so don't get too high and mighty here.
I'm not covering the HUD, you are. See how far away I am from the HUD.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Come on, man! You can't be doing that. You can't be invalidating Anna's run like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is just completely illegitimate now because we had the cat covering part of the screen.
Yeah.
But okay, is this good for Anna? Because we're still going to get up a hyper in, but we're going to need. Actually, no, we don't need to suicide here, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, actually. Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
The voices inside our heads want to invite Balisman to the VC, so...
I was about to say that the suicide there was actually good because we needed more tokens on screen. But yeah, here we have Balisman. Hello.
Hi. And I picked up the
I don't think
eagle.
I don't think that's even that bad because you don't necessarily want 5 otters on Hoi Polloi.
Oh,
I think.
fair enough. Fair enough. But
I think you can do a 5. I don't know. Like I'm kind of just like yapping here, but I think you can easily make it work with a 4.
The spell kinda drops 2 items though, but actually, hold on, that does make sense.
No,
that
we
does
get
check
5
out.
tokens. We get 5 tokens from this spell.
Yeah,
like from all spells.
2 items.
It's getting a little bit sus. Okay. Yeah, because the spell kind of speeds up a lot. Like if you let it drag on for long enough.
Wait, it only drops 1 item. I might be stupid.
Oh yeah, one fish. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 fish.
I'm gonna shoot 4 for safety. Perfect, it's going correctly.
Dun, 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 dun.
We have a lot of tokens on Anna's screen at least, which is good.
Okay, that looked good just now.
It's fine. It's fine.
This is why Hoi Polloi is so terrifying because
like the thing is,
if you're too far forward, then you get a wall of bullets right in your face.
Yep. And the thing is though, like what kind of makes you get into these bad positions is that the tokens, like you can't just be collecting the tokens while you're killing the spirits. You have to avoid the tokens too. So if a bunch of them decide to kind of come next to you while you're killing the spirits, you'll be like forced to do these really awkward movements. And I don't think. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just gonna barely... Good. Because sometimes your hyper just ends like a little bit early and then you get a few rings, like of these incredibly dense rings that you basically have to bomb or die to, if they're bad.
Oh nice, she gets to cancel this as well. This stuff.
I'm not like that seems sus to me doing it like that, but I don't know if it's actually good. Like it would be much safer to just do 1 slash and then escape the bottom. Yeah, I feel like maybe it just does get more bullets.
Okay.
Is this? Unfortunately.
You always to beat me.
Is this PB
No.
based? Hello.
Hi.
I think it is. I think it is. If she just caps this. Oh, well, we don't even need to cap it. We just need to not die. We just need to not die.
There's no way. Dude, how am I doing? Okay, it's...
Honestly, this spell's impossible.
It's really scary to have to do this after everything, yeah.
This will update, and it's just they need to tap into a basically take second place.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that the otter slashes don't really reach that high on this. Yeah, good bomb. Just bomb it. Just don't die. But actually, is this going to be like what makes the difference between a PB or not?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Impossible spell card.
Whatever.
But
It's an almost 2.5.
Still very close to PB. Still very close to PB.
Yeah.
2 million of super big. That's so sad.
Good.
people would.
Alright.
GG though.
Well played. Well
That would
played.
have mobbed me. Oh my goodness.
Thanks for the follow, Yoma051.
Well played. Well played.
I'm gonna raid.
Like, it's actually so scary, I feel like, how you just cancel nothing on this spell, so it's just like it immediately starts being impossible as soon as your bomb iframes end. Like, you kind of have to be dodging it, even if you're spamming bombs. But okay, here we go. Last run, Borealis. Lots of wolves on screen. Yeah, we're gonna do neutral here. Nice thing about the neutrals is that you can do them on spells as well. You don't need to be doing it on a non. I feel like you'd actually prefer to be doing it on a spell because you'd rather be doing other stuff on the nons. Okay, we're just gonna bomb here to get all our tokens right.
Oh wow, okay. Oh, that'll be 5 orders and then...
And please, Saki, do not rage bait.
It looks like Borealis is kind of doing the wiggling motion that we saw Balisman doing, but not as much.
No, he's not doing it. I think he said that it's too risky for him on 5 and 6.
Okay.
I don't get it, but okay.
I mean, I guess it's fair enough. She's moving more aggressively on these than on the other ones.
Twice?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
The voices inside our heads have confirmed that Anna is also joining the VC soon.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Boy.
So, I heard Borealis like world record first run with
Yeah, Borealis has been kind of like
yeah.
mugging, if that's the correct word to say. Like it's just like come on,
I
it's
was
just
kind of
it's
suspect that it was a bit unbalanced.
it's just kind of true,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like
Yeah.
doing the misdirect there. With the bombs.
Bombing this?
Yeah, bombing it to get the optimal cancel more easily. And
That's what
the
it
good,
is.
Actually,
and
do
more
the
good news.
non-auto bombs like? Would you do the like PIV bombing strat?
Oh my god, the fucking eagle, the eagle pain, fucking pain in the ass. Jesus
I wonder how
Christ.
bad that is. Actually, I feel like it's quite bad.
Oh, that's actually not too bad because
Okay.
they can still do 3 hypers to make up the whole duration of the non. Okay, bomb, I guess.
This pace looks quite good to me. At least
this,
better than
this
the
pace looks pretty dangerous. Not gonna lie.
because like we had 1-2-5 entering hoi polloi on like the last few runs, and we okay.
Yeah.
On the more. But they actually can't bomb after this unless they want to be bought on Hopaloi.
I mean, I'm guessing we're suiciding here because like this man is
Yep.
just way too good.
They have to bomb on the okay,
4 otter. Feels bad.
ideally.
Are we gonna do another hyper after this or not? I feel like it's.
I don't think
a
there's
bit
enough-
too much.
The final one.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough tokens for fourth one.
At least
Still
we
1
can still
point.
shoot it down. I feel like it would be like it would make sense to bomb here just so you could get the shoot down, but I guess not. Because there's still a
1.3.
lot. There's still a lot of bullets on screen.
Still 1.3 into Hoi.
So it's like 1.9 at least. Question mark?
Potentially.
Actually, maybe it could be 2 if the hoi polloi is really good, because I know the past
Oh, pretty good.
hois had some mistakes.
They have enough tokens. Yeah. Yeah. So this could be 2 bill.
Yeah, because it's like the past 3 runs, Borealis has kind of been griefing the 10k cancel at the very end. So if we get that here, it would be a huge boost compared to the previous paces.
7, 6, 8, down to 2. He only has enough tokens for 2, I think. Because hold on, there's 7,
No, he can
and then
do
you get down
Yeah.
to 6, and then you get 8, down to 3.
I wonder-
Okay, yeah, he can do 3.
Yeah.
He can do 3.
Yeah, you enter with 4 is enough for 3 hypers,
So if
Yeah,
you wanna
especially
have
on
to-
otter.
I'm just stupid and miscounted.
No, it's impossible to count all this, don't worry. Yeah, so this is non-auto Reimu hoi polloi is you just like kind of bomb there. And it
Missed a bunch
perfectly
of
blows up
bullets,
all the
feels bad.
spirits.
But we get the 4. Okay. Okay, that's
Like this is just
Well,
so
I
good.
don't-
Like look at this, this is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. And it's so much less scary too, because all you really have to do is try and avoid the tokens like right before you bomb. So you don't end up doing this thing where you like press X at the same time you activate a hyper and you just break it immediately. But this is such a
The
nice...
downside
oh,
is
no. Yeah,
that.
That's
Oh my god, that's a
Did
big
he
loss.
micro? Did he micro that?
Iframes from the bomb. The bomb's iframes don't like go away if you break
No,
all
that
the
was-
orbs early.
That was definitely a micro between the wisps, was it not? Like, I didn't just imagine that. That was for sure a micro between the wisps.
No, that's bomb iframes.
Yeah,
There's
rip.
no way
That's,
they lasted
that's
that
poop
long.
sock. That's poop sock right there.
Okay, so we basically missed an entire wave, but we're still gonna be getting 1.9, okay.
This would have been, yeah, it would have been too...
Yeah.
He got everything.
Another thing to keep in mind is that with missing like a wave isn't as bad as just like missing the bomb entirely, because it's like less bullets per spirit from the wave that you bomb.
Yeah, but it's like the final wave, or the second to last wave. It's still like a lot of bullets.
Yeah,
We
it
have
still
no bombs,
sucks
by
really
the way, so we
bad.
need to cap this now.
That would have been 2 bill, right?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that lost a ton.
Yeah.
Not getting the hyper for the
Shame.
bomb.
Huge.
GG. I think this...
GG.
No, it barely doesn't beat the 1969.
1967.
1966966690. That's a great score.
Oh my god.
It's just 9s and 6s.
Oh hey, wait, if the Mari E run still stands, that means that I like actually got every single one of my bets correct for this match.
Oh, the score's actually really close for Balisman and Anna, I didn't realize. 83 versus 81. Nice.
Yeah, no, if I had like bombed the
idol, made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, that was so sad,
Yeah.
Anna. It was like so close.
On the other hand, it's funny.
It is
And I'm
kind
still
of
happy
funny.
that-
Yeah.
I'm still really happy that I nearly super bigged live on the
Yeah.
WC.
Yeah, I mean, it was
That's,
really,
like,
it was
far
really
ahead.
close to PB. That's really good.
Yeah, that's also like far ahead of any of my practice runs leading up to the match as well. Highest I got was like 2.43.
Yeah, that's really cool because it was kind of sad watching you be stuck in the stage for the while, but like, it's good that you got fun in a thing like that. Anyway,
My first one, it ate like a lot of tokens, so I had to like skip non-2 or non-3, I think. And then it was actually a pretty clean one, but that skip just lost like a lot.
yeah, you were kind of getting scammed by the forced token eating during points, I feel like.
The second one, I just got scammed, yeah. And then
Yeah,
third one, it was going actually super well until I hypered on the muscle, and that
Yeah.
just ruined the one. Like that was actually like pace for 3 bill. I think
Oh, that's so sad.
that one mistake just cost everything.
Yeah. Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
GG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you
so-
feel, but I feel like this was an extremely strong showing from you, Borealis.
So my first question for you is what happened to your promise, man? What happened to what you were supposed to do? You were supposed to play all the Marissa shots.
Yeah, we didn't see Marissa Otter.
Yeah. I have not played any Marissa Otter at all, so this would be a complete blind run. I guess I wanted to show what Rainbow Wolf looked like, lol.
Lol.
I was going to do that, but then it's kind of impossible to get out of early game with like non-auto.
That final dodge was so funny though that I'm okay with it.
Yeah, like you actually microed through the wisps on Hoipoloi on that last run, didn't you? Like, I didn't just imagine that. Like, you definitely did not have bomb iframes doing that.
Yeah, no iframes.
That was crazy.
just like
That was
praying.
crazy. I can't believe you went for that. That was so cool.
The Rainbow Wolf is an update. No, all of my betting is gone.
Uh-huh.
Can't believe it.
Yeah.
What is it?
No, my internet points.
No.
So should we read the final results?
Sure. So, The final results are, in third place we have Annasayshi with 81 points, second place Balisman with 83 points. Fairly quite close between them. But in first place we have Borealis with almost 120 points. So, well played, well played.
GG's everyone.
GG's you two. GG's all three of you. Fuck.
That was a very nerve-wracking match.
Ah.
It's a very RNG. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't want to play Rainbow. Because playing Rainbow on final run was extremely terrifying. There's like at least 3 parts where something can go wrong.
I'm really glad I managed to get 2 strong runs past Thrilling Shot, because that is such a killer for me as well.
Why is this Borealis' first place run undefined now? Do we not have... What does that mean? We do not...
Undefined!
Bo is
We
just
don't know.
undefined. We do not know what shot that was, nor what score it is, but we just know the points are 120.83, okay? But yeah, I feel like this was a really, really good debut of this category in TWC.
Yeah,
We got to sort of see a lot of different shots.
yeah.
There's
We
some
also
good
got to
variety.
see the classic Deeds game over.
Yeah.
Did Balisman game
Did
over
I
to
do
Deeds?
it all? No, I didn't. I didn't. I
Ah.
no game overs.
Wow, did we break the bad extra boss curse?
No, I game over to Deeds on my final run.
Oh.
Balisman definitely was getting scammed by like forced token eats during some sections as well, so it wasn't like all really smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saki-
Go ahead.
My Saki movement was pretty nice, but like my mid-1 token drops were awful. I got 3 double eagles.
Oh yeah. All double eagles is very annoying.
Yeah.
I did see that Saki almost crushed. I think it was Balisman, but I don't know exactly who. Like, she did almost crush someone at one point. But
there was one
she did
where
definitely force feed a lot of tokens to pretty much everyone, especially Balisman.
Yeah. That's the nightmare stuff.
I mean, I guess that's
And,
just kind
like-
of what you. I guess that's just kind of what happens if you have 3 people playing this cat for like almost 2 hours. It's just bound to happen eventually.
She like almost crushed me near the end, and the funny thing is like, oh, right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right,
Oh, yeah.
right. One of the funny things is like on my practice, there was like 9 attempts, and 9 times in a row, Nansu just crushed me. I don't know how that happened. It's like rolling snake eyes 9 times in a row.
I know, but it's good that you got that all out of the way before the match.
Oh, you have to pray.
Very lucky.
So,
Yeah. We have one more match this weekend, which is at, let's see here, in how many hours? Like 12 hours, roughly 12 hours. Yeah, it's in roughly 12 hours. It's Subterranean Animism, Lunatic Scoring. This category is very technical and pretty. I wouldn't call it precise, but it is very technical and I don't know, kind of pretty to watch. You know, it feels like a work of art. This category, and the two contestants we have is for Team Fossil we have my man Kamoneko or KGR. It's up to you what you want to call him. Versus my man Gigi for Team Mirage. Two players on very different levels. However, hopefully what that means is that we get to see some very different strats between them. to me, this tournament is less like a tournament and more of a showcase anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so, do you guys have anything more to say about either this match or like your match or anything?
Yeah, I hope the bombs on Battle 6 was cool.
Yeah, it was
Oh
cool.
yeah,
It was cool to see that. It was cool to
That
see
is
that.
fascinating.
I hope that the thrilling shot hyper lineup I did on my first run that got to it was cool. It's hard.
I really thought it was a hard spell. I kind of broke once on it, but it actually didn't it didn't end the run. And so I think it was like non-5. I just missed the token because I was blinded by the bomb, and then yeah, I couldn't get in time.
Should we move on then? Isn't this like the ending slide?
Maybe. Alright, so do you guys have anything else that you want to add, like just in general?
I guess I just kind of hoped I'd get 2 bill, but that was like really hard because you have to get really good rolls. Like
Yeah.
Kutaka was really evil to me. She never gave a single good RNG today. I noticed. It was all equal.
I'm pretty sure that if you had managed to activate that final Hoi Hyper like in time, then you would have hit 2 billion.
Yeah, that would have
Yeah.
definitely been too cool. But it got us
Yeah,
that
oh my
sync
God, I don't
Wisp
know what that
micro, so it was worth it.
Yeah.
The Wisp micro was worth losing 2 bill for the content. Trust.
True.
It was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. 100%.
Yeah. Alright. Does Balisman have any finishing remarks?
Oh, I think that's it.
Alright.
I honestly needed to play for PB if I wanted to win, but I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah. It's quite the it would be quite the ask for anyone, honestly. Right.
Yeah, it's a bit much to ask for like 295 every month.
Right. Now I like want to watch Borealis's first run as it happened. So yeah,
Marissa Eagle was just like extremely fortunate. I got like scammed in the early part, but then like Thrilling Shot paid off somehow, and that was good enough.
yeah.
Melissa E was actually like really goated for the stage. He just melts it. Most consistent.
Yes.
It's like nearly 4 p.m. I should go eat lunch.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, take care then.
All right,
Take care.
Bye.
you too.
See you around. Alright.
Yum, yum.
I think with that, unless you have one last emergency comment, I think it's time to wrap up for now. Alright. So yeah, that's it for now. If you wanna contribute to Touhou World Cup, you do not need any prior experience. It's run on basically volunteer power, so you know there's always lots to do, and we're always looking for new volunteers to just help with whatever. So if you want to contribute, then you can either manually type that URL into your search bar, or scan the QR code if you're fancy and are on mobile for some reason. Wait, no, that's fucking stupid. Grab your phone and scan the QR code. Christ. Okay.
Hey, it's like 2 a.m. Go on, I got you some slack.
Alright. It's brought to you by Touhou Replay Showcase. It's cool. That's all. But yeah, next match coming up in 12 hours and 10 minutes is Subterranean Animism Lunatic Scoring, KGR versus Gigi. KGR is super cool. I met him in Japan. Been playing for a long ass time. He initially focused on SALNN stuff, but then went over to scoring, and now he has the second highest score in the entire world. Second only to Eeyore, who is basically unbeatable. Gigi is a much more recent addition to the player base, hailing from the very talented nation of Italy. And he has been improving quite fast recently, actually. So this should be a pretty interesting match overall. So we will see you in 12 hours. Or else. So yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.